Hey, what's happening, everybody?
What's up?
What's up? ODT Reaper has just joined us, man, and welcome to another Xbox Alpha podcast, man, where we're going to talk about today Xbox year in review. You know, everything that you guys have liked that Xbox has brought us uh, this year and going forward. And we got our brother ODT Reaper that just joined us, man. We're going to have Hebot later and possibly E-Rock. E-Rock asked us to send him a link. So E-Rock, you might see him in here later. And I want to say hello and happy Christmas and, happy holidays to my panel. And I want to begin with DJ Tuckmaster. Tuckmaster, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas soon. Happy holidays, man. How you doing, brother? And tell the people where they can find you.
Hey everybody, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, everybody, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original pony killer. I hate ponies. Ponies hate me. Let's get this out the way, okay? You reach me on Instagram, Facebook, Xbox, of course. Twitter, all that jazz. So let's just get this thing underway.
All right, man. All right. Good to see you back, Tuck, with us, man, for another Alpha. And we got our brother ODT Reaper here. Happy holidays, my brother, and Merry Christmas to you, man. And tell the people out here in YouTube land, ODT, my brother, where they can find you.
You can find me still on Facebook. You can find me on Xbox Live on a daily basis, and you certainly can find me in any Halo Infinite lobby I choose to play on. So go right ahead.
Nice, bro. Nice, man.
All right, I want to add to that, Team Reaper. They can also find you pissing on a PS5 too.
Yeah, I probably could now that I'm 2 speeds above it. So that's very much true. I do it on the phone though, it works. So I don't honestly care. So
What's up, Unlimited? We sent you a link. So if you can come in and join us just for a little bit, or if you want to come and rock out with us today, we sent you a link through Facebook, brother. And E-Rock might be joining us also. He asked us to send him a link in my message. He messaged me. So he might be popping in, and of course he bought. So if you feel like coming in for a little bit and rocking out with us, man, it's Xbox year in review. You know, what we thought about Xbox, what they've brought us and everything, what to look forward to. It's a good time to celebrate it now before the end of the year. So if you want to come in, man, just come on in, man, and come and rock out with us, man. So what's up, guys? How's your week been? How's everything been going?
This was actually my birthday week still, so I'm actually
hey T, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
I'm kind of impressed with myself that I beat the game before my birthday day even came on, and then I had all birthday day and week to relax. So I was actually kind of happy with myself. So that was kind of fun. I enjoyed the game though. The game was fun. So since I beat the story and I'm level 18 something on a online level, I'm just relaxing now. So
oh, nice, man. And our brother Unlimited Productions, go check out my brother Unlimited Productions channel on YouTube where he does great content, man. The Unlimited Truth podcast that I'm going to be on soon. Let's check out my brother Unlimited and support him, man, out here in these YouTube streets. You know, a true Xbox gamer. And he also says happy birthday to you, Reaper.
Thank you.
Yes.
And also tell everybody me and my wife's 22nd wife anniversary.
That's right. It's Tuck's wife's 21st anniversary. Yes, man. Been married. I don't know how she been married to your ass that long.
Shit, I crushed that my damn self. I crushed that myself, y'all.
She's probably tired of hearing about you saying I'm the damn pony killer. That's been your slogan for a long time, bro.
Yeah,
that's right. You need to. You need the brand name.
And it's going to remain my slogan too.
So, before we get into year in review, our brother Tuck, before we did the show behind, stage, he was talking about there's something going around on, I think it's an Instagram, Tuck.
Right, it's in our Instagram with this one guy talking about. It's sad that PlayStation is not going to turn around and get what's the name of that game again that we talked about?
Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2. And I said, well, the way I see it, get an Xbox or either get a Game Pass. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, I'm not going to say that much on that. I mean, it's just that simple. Stop begging for our games. Please, stop begging. Hell, because we don't want none of y'all games. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, like I told my friend, he gonna tell, hey, y'all, listen here. My friend gonna turn around, he gonna go, because he's a PS fan lover and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he had the nerve to compare. And Team Reaper, I know you're gonna laugh your ass off on this. He had the nerve to compare Halo to Horizon Birth of the Wild.
Oh, you mean
the Horizon game came out from Sony? Yeah, he had the nerve to compare those two together.
All Sonys are excited for right now. Now that we're about to be in Christmas time and we're waiting for it to release.
And that's a damn shame. The game don't come out until February.
Yeah, it doesn't come out till the end of February or something like that.
And that's if it comes out then.
Yeah, and Sony doesn't delay it and adds it to its Spartacus subscription. Which
I'm just saying to myself, I said, dude, how the heck can you compare that game to Halo? You can't.
Because
there's no game right now.
It's Sony's wonderful AAA exclusive title that they can brag about.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you guys, there's no game out there right now that they got over there that can even hold a candle to Halo. There just isn't.
Well, no, because they're not very much into first-person shooters.
Right. And
you can compare that to a third-person adventure game, though.
Yeah. And you know what? We'll talk about some of that too, T, because I want to get your opinion about some of that a little later. Because there have been people that have made videos, not bad, but talking about how the new Halo Infinite is more of an open world game. Different things like that. A lot of people have been liking playing the game with the grappling hook. People that have only played the multiplayer have actually got in to the story for the first time with Halo Infinite, and it's liking the grappling hook and different things like that. Yeah. So we're going to talk.
I saw certain people that are still playing the story have been playing it for 20 plus hours. Still haven't finished it yet. So
I think that's great. I think
if I didn't have that Banshee on that level, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that either. So that's pretty a pretty cool dev move from 343. So I appreciate that being placed on the map.
Oh yeah.
So boom, boom, boom.
So Tuck, so basically, were they just complaining about or crying about? They want the game on a system. Were they saying like why, or were they like just babbling and just crying about it, man?
It sounded like to me they doing a lot of crying like they always do. I mean, he just said he's just saying that just a sad shame that the exclusive that game is going to come to the Xbox, and he said just a shame that the PS people's not going to get a chance to play it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, y'all got a chance to play it. Y'all got a damn good shot to play it. Just go and get the Game Pass or either get the Xbox and let them be that.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first Hellblade, they didn't, when they had it exclusively over there, when they were over there in-house, they weren't playing it then. There wasn't that many people that supported it and bought it back then.
They just don't like to whine about it just to say they have it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
T
Reaper is
like, then you can't whine about it, right? Okay.
Right. And I think T Reaper is 100% correct about that, and he's right. A lot of those guys over there.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those guys over there, like T Reaper said, they just like to brag about it and have it over there, but they don't support it. But yet they talk about Xbox gamers and not supporting the devs by not being paid with having Game Pass and shit like that. But we always supported the devs. We buy the games, we download the games in Game Pass.
Right.
So I mean, we always support it over here.
Yeah.
It's over there that they don't support, and they know it. And like T Reaper said, they just say it to just when they have it over there just to have it. I mean, why would you want to just have a game but not play it? It doesn't make any sense.
Because they just like to showboat for no reason.
Right. Big showboat.
That's all they like to do.
What they are. Exactly what they are, man. But yeah, I didn't even know that, Tuck. I'm glad you brought it to my attention. Me and Reaper, I didn't even know. But I mean, if they're whining about that, that's crazy. What's up, Retrofusion? Welcome to the Alpha Podcast, man. How are you? Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to you coming up soon, bro. You know, go check out Retrofusion Gaming, man. He does a lot of OG Xbox showings of pickups and games he does in PlayStation 2, different stuff like that. But I enjoy a lot of his OG segments of OG Xbox games. He's really cool dude. Thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it. But today, man, we're talking about the year in review about Xbox and what has been done so far for their customers, their fans, and you know what they're going to bring us in the future. What you guys have been enjoying lately. You know, with Game Pass, you know, with Halo, everything, you know, we're going to talk about today. So it's not going to be a main topic, you know, of different topics because there's not really that much ton of news out there. But we want to do our year in review, you know, about Xbox. So I'll start with you. I'll start with our brother Tuck Master. Tuck, what do you think so far? You know. The year in review for Xbox, man. What's up, Lord? How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming to the show. So, what do you think so far, Tuck, about what Xbox has done for us, man? What we've been playing, what they're going to be bringing us, what we already have, you know, Game Pass, and how do you feel about Xbox all around for us, man?
Well, fellas, let me tell you right now how I really feel about the whole thing with Xbox and the Game Pass and all that stuff. I think Microsoft did a hell of a job this year. I mean, you know, they brought up, you know, they said it was going to bring us Flight Simulator. They brought that. Okay. And, you know, then they bought the Ascended. Then they bought the Gunk. I mean, you know, you talking about the last 5, I mean, what? Ever since what? September? If I'm not mistaken, ever since September or August, September.
Yeah.
Around July, they've been bringing hits after hits after hits.
Uh-huh.
They just, you know, on the Game Pass all by itself. You can't complain. I mean, if people complain about what Xbox done this season, it's a crime shame because you cannot what the hell they done. You know, they wanted AAA games, they did it. They brought us AAA games. Like I said, the Flight Simulator is gonna be. It's going to be around for a long time with the different things and with the different maps that they bring, with the different areas that they bring into you. So that's going to be around for a long time. Microsoft has really as far as I'm concerned, have engineered a good thing with the Game Pass.
Yeah,
they really have. This Game Pass is really shining. I'm not really sure how many subscribers they got on there now, but I know they got to have a whole lot. But I'm proud of what Microsoft is doing. You know, that's, you know, it's all a good thing. And I'm looking forward to next year when they come out with a lot of new games too, with a lot of new, you know, third party and all that stuff. You know, I'm very interested to see because I know. You know, Sony want to do something like that, but they can't. So they can talk about it all they want to, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it for your fans. Yeah, can kiss the baby on that. Game Pass is where it's at.
Yeah.
All I got to say to Sony is that get ready to have all your damn exclusives day one. And yeah, I'm going to say it first. Day one, sometime next year, there will be a day one title on the PC.
Uh-huh.
They ain't going to have no choice. I mean, you know, Microsoft's making all this money. I mean, and if they do get a Game Pass, it's going to be the same thing too. Ain't no sense in them come out with a Game Pass. They ain't going to include their exclusives day one.
Right.
That's just the truth. I mean, there's no sense of them doing that. And then what I've been hearing, I'm hoping that Unlimited comes in, because I hope he did some research on that for me. that they talking about bringing out another PS5 with cloud gaming and exclusives, but I'm not really. That's just a rumor.
Yeah.
How much that is true, I do not know. I know one doggone thing, they can't sit over there and bring out another system right now. If they did that, that really would destroy their fan base. And I don't think well, then again, I don't know. Hell, their fan base is stupid. So they might go out there and buy another system any damn way. Just to prove a point, because they're talking about the dual CPUs on this new system and all that stuff. So,
yeah.
But like I said, I don't know how much that is true or not. But one thing I do know for a fact that they're coming out with them damn skins for the consoles, for the PS5.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be $50 damn bucks.
Oh, so you're talking about that was the big thing that happened for them. I think this week was the color plates.
Right.
That are coming out for the PlayStation 5. I mean, I watched the segment, guys, before we let I want to hear from T Reaper, hear from T Reaper on G4. What's up, KTJ Gaming? Thanks for joining us, brother. Happy holidays to you. But they were talking about that on G4 on YouTube, and they had people in the chat give their opinion about it. And their opinion, what they said is they said, meh. So they're not really interested in the color plates. I think they would rather, have those systems, in hand and have them to play and everything. But they weren't really too happy to hear about color plates for the holiday season. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, you can't play color plates. I mean, I know it's nice that they have that for them, like blue, green, I think pink or something. But I mean, that's cool to have for that. But I mean, nobody's going to buy any color plates if they don't have a PlayStation to put the color plates on. You know what I mean? So they were like, meh, we don't really care about that. We want to hear about where's these games at. You know what I mean? How long is it going to take for these games too? They were talking about that also. So, I mean, I guess them releasing that's kind of news for them, but that's nearly not enough news, to be honest with you, on that side of gaming. So, you know what I mean? So, hey, team, brother, in the Xbox year in review, I know you've played a lot of games. You've told me about a few games, and I know that you're enjoying, the Halo Infinite right now. So, so what do you think, man, about so far with Xbox? Things Phil been bringing us, and
I think Mr. Phil Spencer has done a really good job about cultivating his wonderful consumer base into tight, actual, cheap, free-to-play concepts, and I think they're really good. So
yeah,
you pay, a little tiny bit amount per year, you get so much more every single day, and I think that's kind of common sense. But when you compare what Phil is going to give the consumer base to what Sony wants to do it, I think it's going to basically, for Sony, just going to go fall flat. But that's just kind of what I think. But if you give the consumer base their old product and not new product, no one's going to give a shit.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely. I think you're absolutely.
You get that right on, brother. You get that right on, brother. You get that right on.
Phil kind of did the smart thing and basically gave
What's up, Killer Chauvin?
For so much less, and it's working. And I'm
happy holidays.
So that's just called bargain.
Emmanuel, what's up?
Yeah.
So, but people like to play for the cheapest rate possible, right? That's nothing new either. So that's kind of the funny part about it.
And I think it's good points, T. Really, really good points, man. I agree with you, man. And they really keep bringing us a lot of games. I mean, if you look, I think it was yesterday or the day before, they dropped like fucking 5 more games. I mean,
and the games don't always have to be AAA, people. They just have to be games that are enjoyable to the consumer.
Right. I mean,
they dropped 5 more games.
If you look in Game Pass right now, Tuck, they dropped like five more games in Game Pass, dude. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, and KTJ Gaming says, "Happy birthday, Reaper."
Thank you.
It is.
I reached level 32 at this day and age, but that's
okay.
But I can't believe that's what I am, so that's okay.
A big shout out to our brother T Reaper, one of the Alpha brothers. It was his birthday. Happy birthday to our brother T Reaper, celebrating his birthday. On the Alpha is great, man. And also talking about the year in review about Xbox. And everybody, all the Alpha brothers in the chat. If there's anything you want to say about how you feel and your opinions about year in review for Xbox, man, give us your opinions, and we'll put them up.
I actually kind of want to see how the Play Anywhere initiative is going to launch out.
Yeah.
Although I did enjoy the Xbox documentary series. I watched all 6 of them that morning.
And I did like you. I did just like you, T. I watched all 6, and let's talk about that. Tuck, did you watch the Power On documentary for Xbox? Did you watch that?
Dude, I watched every single minute of it. And I enjoyed every single minute of it.
What did you think about it? What did you think about it? I thought it was great, man. I thought it was really great from beginning to end. What did you think about it? What's up,
man? I played this. I mean, just to see where they came from then to now, it's just fabulous. I mean, there's nothing else that you can really say. It's just marvelous. For everything what they done and then Phil Spencer taking over the Xbox division and putting his spin on it and making it survive and everything.
Yeah,
dude, you can't say nothing bad. I mean, you just can't say nothing. You can't say nothing bad about it at all.
No.
So my whole thing is that, I mean, you're dealing with the fact that you just think about it. You just dealing with the fact that that people wanted. You had so many people that wanted Xbox to fail. Many people, they wanted them to fail, and they didn't. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I did not have my friend Robert, he introduced me to the first Xbox.
Yeah.
Because I was a PS2 guy and all that stuff.
Right.
And I didn't want to even give the Xbox any kind of love at all. But when I went over his house and he showed me that 2K baseball that was on there, and you could play your own music. Just think about it. Just think about it, guys. Xbox was the first one to do that, where you can play your own music while you playing your game.
Mm-hmm.
PS didn't do it, so Microsoft did it. I mean, dude. And then I went out there and bought me one. Then there were just so many doggone things that you could turn around and download your music, and it was just something, because I'm a big Whitney Houston fan.
Uh-huh.
And just imagine you could turn around and take a CD and download all your CD music onto that hard drive. Something that had never been done. I had never seen that done on any game system. So I gave Microsoft all the kudos for that.
Yeah.
Then when they came out with the 360, I was driving on that, especially when they came out with the live and all that stuff.
Right.
When they did the live thing, that's what got my eyes really interested in Xbox.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I put down I just put down Sony for good after that.
Right.
After that, I didn't have no love for Sony after that, especially after they promised everybody on the home thing and all that stuff.
Emmanuel.
Because see, I thought the home was going to be just like live, and it wasn't nothing like live. Right. So I was really disappointed in that. So when it comes down to that, this is just the history lesson. So when it comes down to that, that's when I just gave Sony. I just gave Sony the bird after that. Especially when they come out with that big ass eggshell PS3. I just gave that shit up. So, and then when they talk about that cell processor, I'm saying like, okay, what is that cell processor doing? Cell processor ain't doing shit. So I'm just like, okay, why they even announce that? Oh well, we can take cell processor,
Mr. Kima,
and go in space. Man, they never use that shit for anything like that. So I'm just saying, they said NASA can use it, and I said NASA didn't even use that damn thing, not one damn bit. So and then here we go again. Here we go again. The PS4 came about. Okay, here go the PS4. First thing they talked about, the PS3 lovers say, well, we don't have to pay for online. PS4 come out, you gotta pay for online. So now what the deal is? So are they copying off of Xbox, which they always do and they always will? I mean, fine, but I'm just telling you right now, as far as I'm concerned, man, Xbox has really, Microsoft has from the beginning and the end have not disappointed people at all. Not at all. Doing the red ring of death thing and everything, because they fixed that issue right there. They fixed that issue real good, hey. But just imagine, y'all, if Microsoft, the other companies would have died off.
Right.
Other companies would have died off, but Microsoft said, no, we're going to keep the thing around. We're going to try to see if we make it work. Phil Spencer got this thing working like clockwork because he's a gamer, for number one. And hey, and I just give my hats off to him. I'm glad I'm with the best system. Like I said, it's the best box, it's the green box, and it's the best box. So what I got to say about that, I think they did a beautiful job. So from beginning to end. Yep. And it's not even ending because it's just even gonna get better for Xbox.
That's right. And so yes, we're going to mention that real quick before I let T go. And Emmanuel is right. I never mentioned this. If you haven't heard of it, there's something called the Xbox Metaverse. It is the Xbox Museum. If you go and you look it up on, if you go to xbox.com, I think you can find it there. It's called the Xbox Metaverse. It's a museum in history of Xbox OG to 360 to Xbox One to Series X. It is really cool, guys. Go check it out. When you go in and you log in, you'll have your own little avatar. It'll show you your achievements. It'll show you your gamer score. It'll show you the games that you played when you actually first signed online. So it goes all the way back to OG. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you guys need to check it out. It's called the Xbox Metaverse, man. And you can find that out there, I think at xbox.com on your PC or computer. It's really cool. And it has interviews in it. It has actually interviews in it that is really awesome. You know what I mean? And it's just a really cool little metaverse for Xbox, man. So if you guys haven't got a chance, please go check it out. And I'm glad Emmanuel brought that up, man, because I meant to mention that the other time I did the podcast. But I want to get my brother T Reaper's opinion about that too. The Power On documentary. ODT, brother, what did you think? What did you think about it? I thought it was very.
It kind of made me remember that I'm not in middle school no more, so I kind of had flashback memory from that. So that was kind of a decent recall of what I actually went to school for. So I was like, no, that was kind of fun, but also brought back memories that I didn't necessarily remember I even had. So it was kind of a good thing.
Right.
But, I enjoyed all 6 episodes. It took me a couple hours to watch all of them, though.
Yeah, I'll give my little opinion on it too. I thought it was very, very well done. The leaps and bounds that those guys like Seamus Blackley and his crew had to go through to actually get the OG Xbox even started. They were laughing stock, when they went to these big guys, about having. And creating, it was actually called, I think it was called Direct X box, right? The Direct X, I think, box. That was like the prototype name for it before it became Xbox, I think it was. And that one dude that was in their crew said, we got to shorten it up. Maybe we should just call it Xbox. I think it was called the Direct X box or something like that. If I remember. So there's a lot to unpack with Power On. It was great. It talked about the Xbox 360. It talked about the red rings of death in depth and what the hell that they had to go through, especially the part when they were saying that they were starting to hear a problem about it. And then all these Xboxes 360s kept going out the door, to get sold. And at the same time, there was all these Xboxes 360s having a red ring of death. So it was like a really crazy circus, they were saying, when they were first finding out about this. So if you haven't checked out the Power On documentary, you need to check it out, man. It is actually really, really, really good, man. And I really enjoyed it. I watched all 6 in one day. It was really awesome, man. I loved it. I thought they did a good job with that. You know what I mean? And so Mr. Kima says Sony didn't have the servers in transfer for PlayStation Home. Yeah, I remember PlayStation Home. I tried that out, man, when I first got my PlayStation 3, and it was just very lackluster. I didn't like it. It was kind of like stale, and I just didn't like it. It wasn't good. I just thought it was boring. I didn't like the PlayStation Home. I understand what they were trying to do with it, but I just couldn't get into it. You know what I mean? I just couldn't get into it. And Emmanuel A1 says, yeah, Xbox was a welcome home for Sega kids. What a time. And he's right. A lot of Sega kids actually went to Xbox, and I'm one of them, because the last system I had before that came out was the Dreamcast. And I don't know, something attracted me to the Xbox. I never was interested in the PlayStation 2, to be honest with you. Even though back then it was the most popular system, I was never interested in it. I was just never interested in it, and I didn't want it. I was going to play my Dreamcast until maybe something new came out. And when I heard about the Xbox, Microsoft bringing out an Xbox, and seeing, Bill Gates standing, with an Xbox and stuff like that before launch and everything. And I think it was Time Magazine, or one of those magazines, I was blown away. I was very excited. You know what I mean? So that's what I picked. And it so happened a lot of Sega games were on the original OG Xbox, when it first came out. And then Fireboss says, Sega Man 101 cat screen that bullshit article from, what is it? Where am I? About Hellblade 2 needs to come to PS5. Yeah, I know. That's what Tuck was talking about earlier, man. You know what I mean? But it ain't never coming over there. If they want to play it, they could play it on PC, or they need to just go out and buy an Xbox, or they could just, cry, sit on the couch and eat a bowl of Cheetos. I mean, because it's never coming to there. It's just, they need to get over it, man. Mr. Kima says the cell processors was created by Toshiba, not Sony. Sony just licensed the technology, which is true. 100% facts, Mr. Kima. That is definitely true, man. Toshiba created it. It was not Sony. And some people will try to say it was, and it's not. Emmanuel giving out shots. You know what I mean? My takeaway was the Xbox saved Microsoft. Well, I don't think they saved Microsoft. You know what I mean? I think it's the other way around. I think Microsoft saved Xbox, because they could have told them, we don't want to make anymore. You know what I mean? We don't want to do this anymore. And Phil gave it, in my opinion, Phil saved Xbox. You know what I mean? Phil, in my opinion, I think he saved Xbox. You know what I mean? So, now if it was Sony, yeah, I could say, yeah, Sony saved, PlayStation saved Sony. Now we all can agree to that, right? we could probably say that. What's up, my brother? Sega Forever is in the building. How are you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing well, man. Looking forward to doing a podcast with you soon. I know you've been busy, man, but me and Hebot definitely want to collaborate with you, my brother, and do a podcast with you. Happy holidays to you and your family and children, man. I hope you're safe. And I'm glad you're here. You know what I mean? And Fireboss says, y'all boys here seeing 12 people watching, but only 4 likes. Come on, folks. Smash that like button. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Fireboss, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you shouting us out like that, man. And then Sega Forever, one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. Not just an Xbox fan, but a person who watches tons of documentaries. I also watch a lot of documentaries too, man. I thought it was great. I think they did a fantastic job of it. If that comes out physical, like if they make a DVD of it or whatever, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Because I thought it would be cool if they did that. I don't know if they're going to, but I would like to own that and put that on the DVD shelf. When it has to deal with Xbox, man, I would love to have that. And then Emmanuel says, "Facts, Sega. I can see that documentary being a hit on CNBC or CNN." And our brother Killer Shavin, 82. Shouts out to the 12 people in the chat that are joining us for the Alpha podcast. Happy holidays to you guys. For you guys that are just joining, man, this is the Xbox year in review. You know, what we think about Xbox and what they have done for the Xbox fans, you know what I mean, and their consumers, man, and for, you know, all around. You know, I'm very excited. I'm very happy for what Xbox has been doing for us, man. I've been rocking out with the Xbox since the OG, since the debacle and the fuckery in 2013, and I'm still here. I haven't turned coat and went to any other system. I stay with Xbox because I believe in Xbox because I bleed green. You know what I mean? And they came out on top, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get way better. You know what I mean? This is just the beginning, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is only the beginning, man. And then Killer Shaman 82 said, first, I wasn't interested in the OG Xbox when they introduced it. But when they said that sequels of Dreamcast games will be exclusive to the OG, I was on board with OG Xbox, a.k.a. Dreamcast 2.0, which is true. I've always said that, Killer Shaman. I always said that the Xbox is actually the Dreamcast 2. It just reminded me of the Dreamcast. It did. For some reason, it just reminded me of the Dreamcast. Maybe it was the games, you know, and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I just thought it was a Dreamcast put into a big shell, a Dreamcast 2. They did a great job with the OG. I actually own two OG Xboxes, one in box, one out box. You know what I mean? So, you know, brother Sega Forever says, love the clips with Peter Moore. You can see he is still pissed with the whole Sony vaporware that pretty much ended the Dreamcast. Peter Moore is still the man. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And that's another thing. What's up, Outer Zinc? Thanks for coming and joining us, man. Happy holidays to you, brother. Just catching up with the chat and reading you guys' opinions, you know, in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, everybody. Shouts out to the 14 that are watching us today. Happy holidays to everybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Peter Moore, yeah, he has a right to be pissed about that. You know, Sony actually, they actually ended, you know, when the PS2 came out, it was done for the Dreamcast. It was done. You know, I had a Sony executive call me and ask me, this is the truth. He said, you used to get the Dreamcast magazine, right? I said, yeah. This was at night, too. He said, now with the new PlayStation 2, if you get a PlayStation 2, we can give you PSN magazine. I said, nah, I'm waiting for that Xbox. And then I hung up on him. You know what I mean? That's a true story. You know? Then I hung up on him. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't interested, you know? All in channel. What's up? He's saying, what's up to KTJ Gaming? You know what I mean? Everybody's made it. Outer Zinc is in the building. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Yeah, licensed in. And then we got Retro Fusion back. And then brother Sega Forever says, it reminded me so much of the docs that would be on G4, which makes sense. This Tina Wood, yeah, I remember Tina Wood probably would help with the docs, as well as Laura Foy, and who did narrate it on some of the episodes. You know what, I miss the original cast of G4. I mean, you still see Tina. She was in that documentary. She was in the documentary Power On. I think her name used to be Tina some, then now it's Tina Wood. It seems like her last name is always changing. I don't know if she keeps getting married or breaking up, but she was in the documentary. And so was Kevin Pereira. Everybody forgets about Kevin Pereira. Kevin Pereira was a big part of G4. You know what I mean? And he was, you know, part of that also. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and everybody misses X-Play, you know, that's actually back now on G4. It's great to see the great Adam Sessler back. It really is. Now, I don't really agree too much with some of the cast members. You know, they're okay. You know what I mean? But it's good to see them back, man. If Fireball says, Sega Man 101, y'all need to speak on how these ponies are turning on what?
Each other.
Each other. What the hell's going on with that? What do you mean? What are they doing? Are they just like, what are they doing? Fighting amongst each other or what? What's going on with that?
No, I don't know what's going on with that, man.
What do you know anything, Tuck? They're turning on each other or what's going on?
I don't know nothing about that. I let them fight among themselves on that stuff, man.
Maybe it's because they don't got nothing to play over there. I don't know. You know, you need to jump on that Game Pass bandwagon. You know what I mean? You'll have something to play. You don't have to keep playing Miles Morales 30,000 times, and you know, and
Spider-Man, Horizon Zero,
God of War Infinite times. I mean, you know, there's a lot of other games you can be playing, but you want to be biased. You know what I mean? If it ain't PlayStation, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. Shouts out to everybody rocking out with us today. But yeah, guys, we're just mainly talking about, you know, stuff that we like that came out. And I just got to give just a big hats off to Phil Spencer, man. I'm just being honest. I mean, he got Satya Nadella on board and convinced him too that, you know, Xbox is, you know, it's gonna do great things, and it is with Game Pass. We got our brother Unlimited Productions in the building. So let's bring our brother Unlimited in. Glad he can join us. What's up, Unlimited? How are you, brother? Happy holidays to you, man.
Yeah, happy holidays to y'all as well, and birthday there, Reaper.
Thank you.
So what's up, man? How you been? What's been going on?
Oh man, I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed. I recently got a raise at work.
Nice.
Yeah. I got some time coming off for the holiday, and this weekend is nice and chill weekend. So you know, so I'm stopping in, you know, come support and hang out with y'all for a little bit. Because me and E-Rock did a little thing this morning, so I figured why not.
Did you and E-Rock do something this morning?
Yeah.
Did.
We just talked about the Xbox One reveal and our thoughts on that. It was a quick hour-long thing we did together.
I have to check it out because this morning I got up. I went to do the rest of my Christmas shop, and I got up and went out early before it would start to get crazy around where I live. But after I do the podcast, I'm going to go check that out. I wish I would have known about that because I would have checked it out. But I'm gonna definitely check it out after the podcast, man. I got to check that out, bro.
Yeah. It was a good one. It was a good one, man. Always great to hang out with E-Rock.
He said he said if we were to go live today to send him a link, and Tuck did send him one, so he might slide in here. I left him a text message, so he might slide in here, you know, a little bit later, and he bought. But our brother Unlimited, Unlimited Productions, man, he does great stuff, and I want to really get his opinion too on things like let's start with this. Unlimited, man. What would this is Xbox year in review. Since everything that's been going on for us, we've been having a lot of great things coming, games, Game Pass, and everything. But give your opinion, man. What do you think about the year in review for Xbox, man? What they've done for us, in your opinion? What do you think?
Hey, man, look. Way back at the beginning of the year, E-Rock called 2021 the year of vindication, and that stuck with me all year because it just felt like all year this year, everything that the Xbox built, all the moves they made, everything just started to pay off this year. The games started coming. The studios are pumping out awesome games. The future Xbox looks incredible. Things are so good for Xbox. Even the Xbox Series S was the best-selling console during Black Friday. I mean, I don't know how much better it could get for a first year of a new generation for Xbox, man. This could possibly be Xbox's best year ever if you just, I mean, because Game Pass Game Pass had what 10 games this week or something like that, or come to Game Pass recently. Game Pass is an unstoppable force and the immovable object, man. I don't I don't know how anything's going to top Game Pass in gaming for a long time.
Right.
The games has been awesome. Halo's a mega hit right now. Forza Horizon had 10 million players those first week or something like that. So to sum up Xbox in 2021, E-Rock said it months ago, the year of vindication, and that just stuck with me.
Yeah. That's some great points, man. I really I don't know. I think it's just been great. I think like I said, even before Christmas, I think we're going to get more. You've seen all those games that dropped in the Game Pass this week.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing the Gunk, which is a nice little chill game, and then
I come to
find out Mortal Kombat 11 is in Game Pass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Game Pass. There's so much in Game Pass, I can't even keep up with it, man. I just end up looking under Game Pass and just like that Aliens game is on Game Pass now.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know, man. I don't know how anyone could keep up with this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don Matrix, I'll agree that Don Matrix had a lot to almost killing off the Xbox. He did.
Yeah, he did. Like if you watch that Power On, I mean, it was great. I mean, they even had him actually interviewed him. You know what I mean?
That surprised me.
Yeah.
That surprised me when he showed up.
Yeah, I didn't even think that really I feel the same way you do, Unlimited. I was shocked to see that. I'm like, wow, Don Matrick. You know what I mean? But I guess they tried to get everybody, that was part of that, for the the documentary, man.
Yeah. It was really good documentary. Oh, sorry, Tuck.
Well, fellas, look at it. I mean, Xbox, when they first came out with the DRM and all that stuff, they didn't give them a chance to explain what it was all about. They didn't even explain it. If they would have simply explained it to people, it would have caught people off guard.
Yeah.
I mean, you see what Sony did. Sony took that stuff right on out. As soon as they found out that what people didn't like what Xbox was going to do, they took it right on out. And that's what they did. I mean, because Sony's about to do the same exact thing. So, and I mean, especially, when Don Matrix talked about, well, that's the reason why you got the Xbox 360, talking about the military people. Man, I'm sorry, that's one thing you do not do. You don't sit over there and down the military like that. I'm sorry, you just don't. But I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see them get rid of that guy, and they got a good guy in Phil Spencer. They took it over, and look where we got now. We got a good system.
Yeah. Phil Spencer taking over for Xbox was the best thing to happen to Xbox. And
right.
And you know what? I still think that with all the great moves he made, the most important move Phil Spencer ever made was convincing Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, to take Xbox seriously.
Exactly.
And that's why they've invested so much into Xbox.
Yep.
And then to add to that, earlier today, I was watching this video. It was more so on how Microsoft took over the PC market, and 8% of their revenue is from gaming, and I didn't realize it was that much, because most of it is from their cloud gaming. I mean, the cloud services, of course. That's their biggest money maker. I believe like 14% was from Windows and 8% was from gaming. Just to show how important the gaming is to Microsoft as a whole.
Yeah. When one more thing too. Let's let our brother Unlimited chime in on this, man. Unlimited, man. Why are the ponies crying, man, about Hellblade 2 now, man? They want that over there on their system, man. They're crying, man. What's going on?
Oh man, it's even worse. It was the gaming media outlet that was port begging for Hellblade 2. He wrote this. It was a terrible article, by the way. So I suggest don't even waste your time reading it, because he just threw all the PlayStation marketing terms about DualSense. Oh, the Hellblade 2 would be great with the DualSense and all this other stupid shit. So yeah, don't waste your time reading it. But man, this guy, I was like, is this guy from the Sony ad agency? What was I reading? Because unlike excuse me, because unlike most people, I actually read these articles that I be sharing, and when I do my videos, I actually do my research. So I'm not just basing everything off the headline.
Right.
But yeah, man, the port begging for and it's funny how that only applies to Microsoft. I've never once seen an article Wolverine should go to Xbox or Bayonetta should go to Xbox. It's always just a Xbox game going to somewhere, especially ever since the Bethesda deal. They think they just could just port beg for all our games, Sega, man. It's hilarious. Because remember, we spent how many years hearing Xbox has no games?
Right. And you know what, too, Unlimited, correct me if I'm wrong, but when Hellblade 1 was over there, they didn't even play and it didn't sell good, did it? I don't think it sold that great, right? Or it did, because
it did, the game did pretty well overall. But there's a let's put it this way, Sega, man. There's a reason they're a Microsoft property now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Hellblade, I'm sorry, Ninja Theory has had a history making games for both Xbox and PlayStation. You know, they've made what was that game they made for PlayStation? It was actually kind of good with that Heavenly Sword, right? They made Heavenly Sword back in the day. They made Kung Fu Chaos for Xbox. So they've had their history on both consoles.
Kung Fu Chaos.
But like Hebot explained, when they're developing Hellblade 1, they bought the cameras themselves with their own money. Sony didn't help fund them. The difference with Microsoft is that Microsoft is the reason why Hellblade still exists at all and why they grew so much since joining Microsoft. They're the reason why we see Hellblade 2 the way it is. And that's all thanks to Microsoft funding them and helping them grow. So when people port beg for Hellblade 2, it's super disingenuous, and you could tell that they know nothing about the inner workings of Ninja Theory or what goes on.
Well said, Unlimited. Well said, man. And Outer Zinc said, "You guys are wrong. Ask Unlimited Productions to explain why Don Matrick is due an apology."
What apology is he due for? I mean, hell, come on now. I mean, you see what Microsoft did. I mean, he went to another company, and you see what the other company did. I mean, they let his ass go right off being here. I don't think he was there for maybe, 6 months, and they let him go. So, no, Don Matrick don't deserve shit.
When Don Matrick left, I don't know, Unlimited, did he go work for like a phone company or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah, he went to work. I think it was a mobile gaming, Zune, what was it called, Zuniga or Zuniga?
Yeah, he went to a mobile.
It was a mobile.
Go from there?
And he got fired from there.
Oh, he got fired from there?
Yeah. I think he only lasts, 3-4 months?
Damn.
Maybe a year, I don't know, but he didn't last long.
What's up, Craig Simmons TV? Happy holidays to you, brother. We're just chilling, hanging out with my brothers. You know, talking about Xbox year in review. Talking about different types of things, about the ponies crying about Hellblade 2, you know.
Hey, and Ultimate, did you do your homework for me on that?
No, man. I haven't had the time. When you sent it, I was at work, so I haven't had the time to check or look much into it about that PS5 Pro. I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on one.
If they do
and the reason why that is because last year, before these consoles even came out, Sony said that they expected this generation to be a short generation or something like that. While Microsoft, they made their console, you know, they plan long term, had it future proof, as they say.
Right. Now let me ask you guys this question. You know, the 360 was around for a long time. Do you think the Series X will be around as long as the 360 or shorter?
What was that, Sega man?
What I was saying, Unlimited. Do you think, you know, the Xbox 360 was around for a long time. So do you think that the Xbox Series X will be around as long as 360 or longer?
I think it'll be around just as long because look, the 360 generation was 8 years, 2005 to 2013. Last generation was a good 7-8 years. started at 2013 and ended last year.
What's up, Flip?
And so I could see this generation just being as long. We won't see the new console till 2027, especially since there's a shortage on them right now.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna take a while for it to catch up to where if the coronavirus stuff never happened, I think sales would have been way, way, way further along to the
oh
point
yeah,
that
of course.
that now things are. I think the whole situation going on has really slowed down the generation in general. So I don't expect a new generation for a minute. I think we're in for the long haul. I think all them games we saw Xbox reveal are going to be Xbox Series X games going forward. And we won't see next generation until the end of this decade.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I definitely agree. And then Killer Shaman 82 said, you guys know what's funny? Jim Ryan is PlayStation's Don Matrick. He does the exact bullshit Don Matrick did. You might as well say, yeah, that is true. I can agree with that. Outer Zing says, I completely understood what Xbox One and Don Matrick did. Look at your Xbox today. It's Don Matrick's original version.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, man. I think Jim Ryan's actually worse than Don Matrick, because you know what? Don Matrick, flaws aside, at least he had a vision. He had a vision for the Xbox, and all the stuff that we enjoy, the way everything being functional off our consoles and stuff. For example, when I want to watch TV or movie, I'm using my Xbox to do that. That was their vision for stuff like that. Jim Ryan don't have a vision. His strategy is just seeing what worked for Microsoft and copying it. Games on PC, their version of Game Pass. That dude don't have an original bone in his body.
I can believe that. I can definitely believe that, man. My brother is in the house. Flip Money. What's up, Xbox family? How you doing, man? Shouts out to Intramedia Gaming. We got brother Flip 100, keeping it a buck in the crew. You can check them out tonight at 11:30. Are they changing it? I think you're going to change the Xbox Got Games. But check them out right now on Xbox Got No Games. If they didn't already change it. But they might have been joking around about that. But go check out my boys' podcast tonight, 11:30 with the crew. Our brother 100. Happy holidays to him and his family. Happy holidays to Flip and his family and the whole Intramedia Gaming crew. Happy holidays, man. Kilo Chauvin says Hellblade 2 should be on PlayStation where is Spider-Man and Wolverine for Xbox Series X then. Yeah, right? Would they agree to that? Unlimited.
Man, PlayStation, they keep them games like Final Fantasy off Xbox. They'll never agree to that.
That's fun.
Yeah, but if you tell them that, they'll be like, well, I don't know about that, but yet they want the Hellblade on there. You know what I mean?
Sweet. Man, I've seen them port back for Bethesda games, Hellblade, Avowed. There's no limit. Hell, Sega, man, I've even seen them say stuff like Sony should create their version of Forza Horizon 5. All they ever think about, I'm dead serious, man. All they ever think about it is Xbox.
You know what? Isn't that funny, guys? My brothers on the panel. If you guys got so much great games over there, and they're the best graphically, and they're the best to play, and they're this and that, why is Xbox always in your fucking mouth? I don't understand that. I don't. You're always talking about Xbox this and Xbox that. If you guys had such a great system, have the best games, and greatness awaits over there, you should be silent. You shouldn't be talking about anything. You should be over there playing your games, not always talking about how it's not fair that Starfield is going to be as exclusive to Xbox and all these other games, and worrying about Bethesda and ZeniMax and just a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? If your system is so great, why are you always messing with us? Why are you always talking about Xbox? Like what? Like E-Rock said, Xbox. That's what they do. That's all they do, man.
Yep.
And it ain't over yet. Believe me, it ain't over. They're still
Well, I
gonna
mean,
play.
hey, second man. You know what? You know what you need to tell these Sony fans and everything, these Sony pony bullshit ass fans. Go over there and jack off and just keep on playing your damn one and dones, and that's it. Just keep on jacking off, paying them one and dones, because that's all they play. I mean, hell, how many times can you play fucking one and dones?
I know.
And you got the same damn story. You got the same damn story, the same ending, the same bullshit. But here we are, we over here eating large. Okay, like this is what I always have said. Okay, we got everything on our system. We got single player. We have multiplayer. We can play with the multiplayer when we get through with the game, and it never dies. Never. Hell, I mean, what? What was that? The one with the pirate game? What's the name of that game? Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
That game was lackluster at the beginning. Now that's something we're gonna get so much doggone download content on it, and it's just not even gonna end. It's not gonna end anytime soon, fellas.
Nope.
I mean, y'all can sit on that down the game all you want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't play Sea of Thieves, but one day I did play it. And once I did play, I was like, damn. I'm looking, hell, this shit wasn't here the last time I played this game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why I'm always saying it might not be your type of game, but hey, it's somebody's type of game. That's what I always have said. We got like my boy Second Man always saying, we're eating good, we eating large. We eat, now this is my series. We eat neck bones, chitlins, and all that stuff. Okay? So we eating all the good stuff. Even if all that good stuff is bad for you, we're still eating it. Like I said, we got Halo. Nothing, they don't have shit on Halo. Horizon 5. Okay, that what's the name of that damn card game, Gran Turismo. Now all of a sudden they said it's gonna have an open world and all that shit. Please, if it does, it ain't gonna be able to touch. Ain't gonna be able to touch Horizon. It's not gonna be able to touch Horizon.
I don't think it's not going to be able to touch Forza, the new Forza. It's going to be
right. It's not gonna be able to touch the new Forza Motorsports 5.
Yeah.
They can't touch it. They don't have shit to touch that game. They got that game, I guess what they game called a couple years ago that came out. They're not even making it no more. I think it was called Killzone.
Yeah.
Now was that supposed to be that was supposed to be the Halo killer right there. Okay, they ain't even making that damn shit no damn more.
Killzone killed itself.
Yeah. And then what about the game about the game that's supposed to be the Gears of War killer? Hell, that damn business, that damn company went out of business.
We're talking about Resistance.
I ain't talking about fucking Resistance. I'm talking about the game before that.
The game before that?
The game that was supposed to be the Gears of War killer.
It's called Resistance.
No, not Resistance. The people, they went out of business because Sony fucked them over.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know that one.
What's the name of that damn game? It came out with Sony when the PS4 first came out.
I'm thinking the Order 1886.
Yeah, that game right there, the Order 1886. That game right there is supposed to be the Gears of War killer.
Really?
What happened? It landed flat on his face. The company went out of business, and that was it. You think Sony helped save them? Hell the fuck no. So, no, Sony can't touch nothing that Xbox have at all. Now, the only thing they can do, like my boy Ultimate said, they can copy a lot of shit. And that's about all they can do. They can copy a lot of stuff, and that's it. What I call him, prune face Ryan. Hey, you know what? I mean, you got all these PS people say, oh, they need to fire him. Well, a couple months ago, they said that he needed to be fired.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
I mean, they said he's supposed to be fired. They want to be fired. I mean, he's not there. Let's get this straight, fellas. He's there to get Sony's financial thing straightened out. I think he care less about games. He was just there to clear the house up for Sony because Sony screwed up on all the other stuff. So maybe I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. Jim Ryan is just a businessman, and he's just there just to get the shit straight for Sony, and that's it. So
what is guys? What is
that's it.
PlayStation's what is their next game? What is their next exclusive game coming out? What is the next one?
Horizon Breath of the Wild.
And when is that supposed to release?
In February, late February.
You think it'll release, or you think it'll?
Nah, it'll release.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sony already didn't have shit since the summer. They ain't going to, and plus historically they always release their big games early in the year as well.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, like me and Miss 100 talked about it. I think the game was already done. But you can't come out with that game with all those big wheels. I mean, Horizon killed. I mean, Forza Motorsports killed it this year. Halo's killing it. And you got all them other big hitters out there. So no, they wasn't. I mean, they already have. I mean, you talk about games already coming out for $69. Please, people ain't gonna even think about that. People gonna skip that damn game and go down there and play other games. Especially, when they get, because they're not gonna. If they, let me ask you this thought to me: if they had to bring that game out in November, you think they would have got to put that son of a gun on sale in late November, late December, like all the other companies are doing right now?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I don't. Other words, if Breath of the Wild would have came out in November, you think they would have brought the price down on that game?
Oh no, because Nintendo games don't go on sale.
So yeah, so no.
No, Nintendo shit never fucking goes on sale, bro. They
So
never. The Nintendo 64 cartridges are still the same price.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn.
So I know.
Or they're even higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, those damn bastards, some of the greedy as hell right now, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, fellas.
I agree, Flip. Flip said Dawn is the reason why 360 was successful. He's right.
Well, I don't know about that because Peter Moore, well, he was successful for the second half of the 360. Peter Moore carried that first half because Peter Moore, he was making some serious moves in the early 360 era, man. It was a travesty.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I mean, Peter Moore was the one on stage revealing the GTA tattoo and all that stuff. Brought out gears and all that. Man,
well, hey.
Peter Moore was that dude that first half. My issue with Don Matrick. Now, from a business perspective, I don't, it's smart to go get as many people as you can. I just didn't like those Connect games. I respect the Connect. I know that it had success in the medical field, but for example, they had this Fable game on the Connect. It wasn't even close to the other Fable games that I enjoyed and loved, right?
Yeah.
And in fact, I don't remember a single Connect game I remember liking. There might be one that I'm forgetting, but I remember that Star Wars game was bullshit. There's some Dragon Ball Z Connect game that was horrible. I think that there's a Sonic game that came with this skateboard, this fake,
Sonic
or maybe
Riders?
it was a skating board. I think so. I think that was it. That shit sucked. So that was my real issue, with Don Matrick. His vision just wasn't aligning with the type of games I liked. So that was really but he did some cool things, like the 360 had that really cool Slim rebranding and it had, and you didn't need that internet connector thing anymore. So he had his good and bad, but I'm not as I'm not as in love with Don Matrick as some are.
Well, you remember when the 360 was out, right? You guys remember this from the documentary. When it was time for Sony to do their show and said how much that PS3 was, man, they said they were clapping and everything because it was over. It was way more than the 360. So that was a one up on them too.
Yeah. Well, remember the PS3 not only came out a year after the 360, it also it's also $600 when it first came out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sony was saying some wild shit, man. Like people would gladly work second job to get a PS3. That was also around the time Ken Kuragi was saying shit like the PS3 could play 120 frames per second games.
Yeah, right.
And that was also around the time they had that fake Killzone trailer, I believe. I believe the early days of the PS3 era, from like that 2006, man. Sony was on some crack then. That was also around the time of Ridge Racer at their E3.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Man.
I think recently they just admitted Unlimited about that trailer, didn't they? That was fake and shit.
Yeah, it took them a while. I mean, everybody knew who was fake once the actual gameplay came out.
Yeah.
But man, they were pulling some shit during the PS3 days.
Sega Forever says, agree with Unlimited. If there was no shortage of Xboxes, would be leading PS5 now. The power of Game Pass,
especially here in the West, all in Sega Forever. I think they'd be dominating the hell out of the West if there wasn't no chip shortage or whatever's going on.
I think they would too. I'm with you on that.
Because they already have a massive following and Mexico and other Latin countries, and then America. We bought the hell out of Xbox. Hell, we've bought more Xboxes than everybody else. For people who don't realize that, it was places like Europe really where the landslide really just went out of control in terms of PlayStation versus Xbox in sales, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yep. Back then the Xbox 360 was the darling of the gen. I mean, they were just dominating, right? Unlimited. I mean, they were dominating, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they had the casuals and everything. The 360 was a monster in terms of its success. Oh, and you see, sorry to cut you off, but I saw Manuel's comment. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Peter Moore is the reason that 360 was successful, more so than Don, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, and I think they didn't really want to see Peter Moore leave either,
I don't think anybody did, man. Especially a lot of us longtime Sega fans who knew his previous work before joining Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, and our brother Craig Simmons TV said, "I can't stop playing Halo. I need help. Can you help him, T?"
Well, if they activate their wonderful co-op glitch already, I certainly shall. So.
Well, T,
I want to ask everybody: have y'all played the Gunk yet?
No.
Yeah, I've been playing it.
Okay.
I like it.
What Unlimited and Tuck? What do you guys think of the game so far? Now I haven't played it, so what do you think so far?
Yeah, it's a cool chill game, man. You're pretty much just stranded on this planet, and you're using your little machine she calls Pumpkin to suck up all the gunk, and through each area as you clean it, it opens up the world more and more. And then the deeper you get into it, enemies start popping up like first is these little aliens, and then there's this bigger one around chapter 5 or so that you got to fight. And yeah, but overall it's a pretty chill game. The puzzles are pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm liking it for what it is. It's not like Forza good or something, but it's still a good game. I don't need every game to be some massive game of the year 5 out of 5 candidate to enjoy it. I just need it to be fun.
And and you guys can agree on this. There's some really good indie games out there.
I agree.
There's some good indie games out there that don't have to be, graphically, superior or supreme, and like you said, double, triple. I mean, they don't. There's some really good indie games that are out there that are really, really, really good.
Oh yeah. I mean, this year alone, games like The Artful Escape were a lot of fun. Death's Door was pretty good, though that game was kind of tough.
Death's Door?
Yeah. That game was kind of tough. I picked it up for like $20. It wasn't. Alex Kidd had a game that came out this year that was pretty good.
You should have told me you did that. I would have gave you the code for free.
For what?
When did you do that?
Oh, for what?
Death's Door.
Oh, yeah, I bought it on sale back in November.
You should have told me, because our brother gave it to us, but nobody wanted it. I'm still sitting on that code. Our brother gave that to us, and I've been sitting on it, man. I've been trying to give it away, and Smitty Smith, he gave it to me a long time ago. Unlimited, nobody wanted it, man. I'm like, hey, I got Death Doors. Nobody, I'm like, damn.
Oh shit, yeah, I didn't know that.
Because I would have definitely gave it to you.
Yeah.
He said he just wants somebody to have it to play the game because it was a good game, and nobody wants. I got one I gave away, I think, and then I had another one, and nobody wanted it. What's up, JCon79? Thanks for joining us, man, on the Alpha Podcast. Happy holidays to you and your family, man. Happy holidays, man. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are telling me about the gunk. So tonight, I'm going to actually try it out. I did download it. So I'm actually going to try it out. I'm hearing good things. It's good so far. Artful. It's very good, good art style-wise and everything. So
yes, it is. It's an excellent art. I mean, the art and everything's excellent on it. And then I think the biggest thing I like about it, the person gonna get all that gunk out of the area, and then it just beautifies the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it is supposed to be there to beautify the planet, so they actually helping that planet. And like you said, I haven't been to that part where you see the enemies yet, but I'm looking forward to it though, because does it get harder?
Yeah.
No, not really. It's just that they'll throw enemies at you, but none of it is all that hard.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good adventure. I mean, it's a good adventure type game. I think it is. I mean, just like you said, it's just something just to really play and really just have fun with.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna try it out, because if you guys watch G4, there's a girl that does the I think she does a Dungeons and Master thing on there. She's the voice of the girl from the Gunk, a black girl on there.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, she's on G4. She's actually the voice of the girl that's in the Gunk. She's with
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she's on G4. You have to check her out. See, I think she does the Dungeon and Dragons episode on her with the punk rock looking chick on there. She's actually the voice, and if you look at her face, when you see her on G4, she kind of looks like the girl in the game. You have to check it out. You'll see who I'm talking about once you go and you guys check that out.
Right.
Well, guys, on top of that, I've been hearing a lot of great things. People finally, not just liking Halo for multiplayer, but they're liking the story. I remember buying the Halos back in the day, and a lot of people, they went right to the multiplayer. They never really played the campaign. I was different. I played all the campaigns. Then I went to playing Slayer and stuff like that on the Halo games. But a lot of people are seeming to enjoy the Halo Infinite campaign. A lot of people are talking about how they like utilizing the grappling hook, where you can upgrade that, and different things like that. They like that. Some people like that the Halo game is now more of a kind of like an open world game, So I was talking to T about this earlier, you know what I mean? And What do you think about that, T? I mean, a lot of people, man, are actually liking the campaign for this, the Halo Infinite, man, that would probably never really have thought of playing, you know, the campaign part of it. What do you think, man?
I enjoyed the campaign. I already finished it. I personally play Halo for the multiplayer more than I play for the story, but I enjoy new narrative every 5 years, so it's kind of enjoyable.
Yeah. So, the story to me, it was very. Did you finish it Unlimited?
No, I haven't finished it yet.
Okay. Did you finish it, Tuck?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, me and T have finished it, but when you guys get more into the game, I'm not going to say nothing about it because I don't like to do that. A lot of people like to try to spoil shit for people, but it's really good. I think you guys are going to enjoy the campaign when you get more deep into it. It's really, really good. They did a fantastic job, in my opinion, on the campaign. There's Alpha Brothers in here that have finished it also. You know there's going to be different endings. I can just tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what they are, depending on what you play it on, Legendary or whatever. There's different endings. So it's a really good game, man. And a lot of people, I've been watching a lot of podcasts and saying that they really enjoy the campaign. They thought they would never play the campaign, but they like the open world. They talk about how beautiful the game is. You know, they like the weapons. They like the Banish, how the Banish look. The AI is way more aggressive. Those hunter killers will whip your ass, dude.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, I had a hunter killer whip my ass. I had to find a Banshee to kill his fucking ass. I couldn't kill him. He was fucking me up because you have to shoot them in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you don't, you're going to get fucked up. There's no other way of killing them. You know what I mean? And I think there's elite ones, right, T? I think there's ones that they're red and black.
Yeah. Yep.
Those dudes, man. God,
those things will one-shot you.
Huh?
Those things will one-shot you.
Yep, and that's it. You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
You know?
I actually did enjoy the narrative to the Infinite style. Shows that 343 has more planned in the future.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of happy that it had 14 missions though. Pretty long.
And let me just name the games, guys, that have recently came into Game Pass. This is how fucking good that we're eating over here. You got The Gunk. You got Ben 10, Broken Ages, Firewatch, like Unlimited said, Mortal Kombat 11. They got the Paw Patrol game, maybe for the kids. They got a racing game. I think it's called Racing with Ryan. I think Wonder Labyrinth or something. And there's also a Transformer Battlegrounds game that came in there. Among Us, Aliens. You know, just the name. That's a lot of goddamn games that's in Game Pass. And if you think about the ones I named, it's something for everybody. I mean, that's just the way it is with Game Pass, man. So, I mean, there's a lot of games to play this holiday season, and there's still more shit dropping. You know, so I mean, we're just, there's nothing they can say over there. There's nothing they can say over there. They can keep damage controlling and crying about wanting our games or whatever have you. But hey, guys, it's a win-win for us, man. Especially with Satya Nadella now down with Phil with this. Oh, it's long from over. I think they're gonna acquire some more studios.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what you guys think, but you know,
100%.
Do you think they might? Okay, you know how we seen the Matrix demo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. Now, I'm just throwing this out here. Do you think Microsoft can still acquire Warner Brothers?
Yeah,
man. Look, after the Bethesda deal. And you know that documentary mentioned that the Bethesda deal was their third largest acquisition in Microsoft history. Anything is possible, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, I would love if they got Warner Bros. One day, because especially as the DC fan that I am, that Wonder Woman game. Shit, imagine if they purchased that and Wonder Woman is exclusive. Then people will finally stop bitching about superhero games on Xbox.
Yeah. That's true. That is definitely true. I can see them. I can see them buying Warner Brothers, man. I mean the games. I can see them buying it, and like you said, and you agree with me, Unlimited. I think they're going to buy some more studios. Now I could be wrong, but what would be like your theory on that, Unlimited? Do you, if they were to acquire another studio, okay, what in your opinion, what would that studio might be? What do you think who they can get?
First of all, I think the ones that will be first will be the ones they're partnering with right now. You know, Avalanche Studio, who's doing that Contraband game.
Yeah,
IOI, they're doing some type of game that hasn't been revealed. Asobo, who's did Flight Simulator. You know, I think those would be the ones that would be first before we get the big ones. Because stuff like that, these acquisitions, especially the big ones, man, they take time. They take time. You know, you don't just they don't just wake up one day, go, hey, I'm gonna purchase you, and then Warner Bros is part of Xbox. Now it takes some years for that to finalized. So
right.
that's why, that's why something like that, if we don't see it soon, it's because it's being worked on now. If we do see it soon, then that shit was done years ago,
Yeah,
most likely.
yeah,
So that's why I think the smaller ones would be, if we see anything soon, it'll be something like a Sobo or Avalanche, which I'd be 100% for. I think they're all great studios, and that Microsoft is working with. And then knowing that companies like Tencent, that Chinese company, keeps getting studios, and all these other conglomerates get studios, I know for a fact Microsoft not done because of the content war we're in.
yeah. Yep, I agree, man. And I don't think they're done. I don't think they're done. I think we're going to start seeing some more games too from the initiative. There's a lot to come, man, and there's a
Yeah.
lot to come. And I don't know. Hopefully, you think we'll be able to see some Perfect Dark soon.
Yeah, I hope so. Because that's why the initiative is partnering with Crystal Dynamics. Who, oh, by the way, Crystal Dynamics, man, I would love for them to get picked up
Yeah,
by Microsoft
yeah, yeah,
after Square threw them under the bus.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, every time Crystal Dynamics releases a game, Square throws them under the bus. And it's funny because the games will still sell millions, but for some reason, but when their Japanese games don't sell as much as say the Tomb Raider games,
yeah.
nothing the word. So I'd love for them to pick up Crystal Dynamics. But yeah, with them working with them, I hope we see something soon. I mean, look, at this point, Xbox worst enemy is time because it takes so damn long to develop these games.
Yeah, yep. And I'm looking forward to the game because I like creepy shit. I'm looking forward to Scorn, so I
Yeah.
can't wait to, I can't wait to play that. And you think it's possible that we can maybe get some kind of a Ubisoft deal?
Oh, that would be cool. That would be real cool. Shit, that would be a game breaker right there because Ubisoft, they one of the big boy publishers in gaming right now. They make so many damn games.
Yeah. What about you, ODT? If they were to acquire some more studios, my man, who do you think would be good for them to acquire, man? Who do you think would be a good one?
I kind of agree with All In with buy EA and
Yeah,
buy your wonderful Warner Brothers. I agree with that.
yeah,
I want that Harry Potter game. So
yeah,
kind of the other situation. It's not really about buying the developers, more about buying the actual product that the developers make to
right,
make more money.
Right.
So
right.
if you actually know what's the popular, bequest of what everybody likes to play or what everybody is interested in,
Yeah,
buy that, and then boom, you actually buy the entire concept. So it's not that hard. But my point would be is that Sony don't have that amount of money that Microsoft has, the 3 trillion.
oh yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
They
not my
don't.
point. But my point would be is that if you have the money to make your company withstand the test of time, you should probably do that in the wisest way possible.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. And what about you, Tuck, man? Now, I think that Microsoft is going to get some more studios, man. I really honestly believe that. Now, who would you say would be good for Microsoft to buy next? Tuck?
Yeah.
You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, I think Microsoft will buy some more game studios, bro. Unlimited and T gave their opinion on who they thought they could probably acquire. Now, who would you like them to acquire, man? If they were to go out and buy more studios, who would you like to come over to the Xbox if they were to buy another studio?
I'd like to see them get Warner Brothers if they can get them.
Warner Brothers?
I'd like to see them get Warner Brothers if they can get them. What did the others? What others did y'all say?
Well, T Reaper said EA maybe to buy EA and have
man. You grasping for straws there, man. Because they spent a lot of money for that.
EA. Well, it's not like they can't afford it. They got ZeniMax.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? And that's huge right there. And they got Bethesda. That's huge. That was one of the biggest newses ever.
Yeah,
you know
but I think
mean?
their relationship with EA is so good. I don't think they'll touch it.
You don't?
Nah.
What about Ubisoft?
Ubisoft, I think they will touch.
Ubisoft, yeah.
If they had a shot, if they had a chance to get them, they'll get them.
Now I'm thinking, and I'm going to say this again. I know that. See, I'm OG Sega. I don't like the Sega of today. I mean, I don't know what's going on with them. You know what I mean? But if they were to get Sega, that would be crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, if they can get Sega, man, that would blow my mind. They could probably change some things around with Sega. You know what I mean? But I've always wished that they would, because if you think about it, guys, remember the OG Xbox had so many Sega games on it and everything, and even on the 360, you know, the Sega Rally. All right, I've never seen another Sega Rally game on another system except for the 360. I think it came out. I don't think one came out for the Xbox One. I don't know if one came out for the PS4. The last Sega Rally game I played was on a 360, and I have that game. I've never seen Sega Rally ever redone or come out on anything else, unless, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen it come out on anything else, and that was one of my favorite, off-road racing games. That's just to name one. You know what I mean? So it would be great to see them maybe get some of that IP they got. I don't know. You know, I would like to see that. As far as like Konami and Capcom and all that, I don't know. Probably not. You know, what do you think, Unlimited? Do you think I could possibly get like a Konami or Capcom?
Well, look, anything is possible. You know, Phil already proved anything was possible with the Bethesda deal. So I retired the words "never say never" when it comes to Xbox. So yeah, it's definitely possible. You know, I have no clue how unlikely or how likely it would be. None of that, because I got no insider. I don't know these people at Microsoft to know what they're working on. I just know, you know, I just got that gut feeling that they definitely have another just massive, massive bomb drop coming someday. You know what I'm saying? I know right now, whenever Phil Spencer goes and see people hating on him, that in the back of his mind he got, oh, I got this studio, or I got this that we just purchased, just waiting to show one day to shut people up again. So that's where I'm at with it. You know, I never say never.
That's right. I want to give a big goddamn shout out to the fucking Alpha chat. They are on fire, man, out here in the chat, brother. Shouts out to Sonic Echoes X that came in here. Shouts out to Peltrex that came in here. Don't worry, guys. I'm catching up, man. You guys are on fire out here in the chat, man. Thank you for dropping by and joining us for the Alpha, man. But I don't see no ends with that, man. I think the game division of Microsoft is just getting huge. You know, there was rumors. I don't know if it's true. Does Cliff Blazinski want to come back? I heard something about he might want to come back. You know, Cliffy B. I don't know how true that is, but
oh wow, I haven't heard that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there was a rumor going around. I don't know how true it is. You know what I mean? But I don't know. He kind of messed up with that game he just put on the PlayStation. You know, a lot of Xbox guys wanted to try that game out, and he just put it on the PlayStation. I think he ruined that.
Putting multiplayer game on PlayStation when it's not a well-known franchise isn't isn't the best strategy.
Yeah, Emmanuel, if you want that code, I'll give it to you. You want that Death Doors code, Emmanuel? If you're on my Instagram, bro, I'll give it to you, man. I'll try to hook you up later, tonight or tomorrow. I'll give it to you. I still have it, man. It's one of the two. I'm gonna give you two. One was used because I can't remember which one it was. One was used, Emmanuel. One wasn't used. So try them both. I just want to give it away because it was nice of Smitty Smith to actually donate a couple codes for that game, and nobody wanted it. So if you want it, Emmanuel, brother, Merry Christmas. I'm going to give it to you, man, and I hope you enjoy it, man. So I will hook up with you later. I will give you that code, man. You know, if Unlimited, if I didn't know Unlimited, I would have gave it to Unlimited, but he bought it already. But if you want it, brother, I'll give it to you, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I heard something about Cliff wanting to do that, but I think he just messed up. I don't know what's wrong with Cliff, man. You know, he thought it was going to do great over there, and it was going to do this and do that. It didn't do anything. They didn't even play that shit, right? Unlimited. They didn't play that shit.
Yeah. That game didn't take off for nothing. I believe it was like a Overwatch ripoff and just didn't make any noise whatsoever.
Yeah, like that one game I got. Remember the one game that was kind of promising, but it did bad? I found it at actually Five Below. I think it was called. Is it Bloodborne?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, actually, yeah, because I used to love that fucking game before it died.
Yeah,
so I really remember it.
Yeah, I found that game at Five and Below, brand new, and I tried it, and I thought it was pretty cool, but I can't remember. I guess that came out when around Overwatch came out, and Overwatch killed it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, it never took off. So I actually like that one a lot more than Overwatch. I used to play the fuck out of Battleborn.
Did you?
Yeah. I really liked it.
I think they're making another Overwatch, right?
Yeah, but with Activision's issues, it's been delayed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, what I would really like to see, guys, speaking like an old school gamer, I would like to see Phil, because he's kind of been, I don't know, lately since I talked about like the shoot 'em up games, there's been a lot of shoot 'em up games starting to come to Xbox, man. I don't know if, I just kind of feel like somebody from Microsoft is watching, because another one just came out called Death Smiles 1 and 2. Now I have Death Smiles 1 on the 360, but 2 is digitally on 360. Now I have the physical version of Death Smile 1, which is a great side-scrolling shoot 'em up, but Death Smiles 2 only came out digitally, I believe, on the 360. Now they have it where you can buy 1 and 2 for like $30-something, which isn't bad because I don't own 2, and you can't play the other one back and pat. Me and Hebot were actually talking about that. It would have been nice if they could have made those back and pat, but they didn't choose to. So that's one game I'll be picking up, because I get two for like $30-something, which isn't bad, but they're starting to implement some of those old school 8-bit, 16-bit games now. If you look on the store, they just pop up in there. You know what I mean? Which is cool. You know, so if they can get some Neo Geo, like original Neo Geo, or like, let's say, Turbo Graphics games or something like that, that would be awesome. Because if Nintendo can have it, right, Unlimited, if Nintendo can have TurboGrafx games and stuff like that, why can't Xbox? You know what I mean? Because some of those old school games, they were really, really good games.
Right.
You know, some of those games on there, man. But yeah, guys, on that note, man, I think we've been on here long enough, man. I know some people want to get back to gaming, the brothers out here. You know what I mean? I wish Hebot or E-Rock could have made it, but we're probably going to get going now. He's probably too busy right now, guys. But I think it's time to get going out here, guys. So I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us today on the Alpha Podcast. Remember, we have a Christmas special coming up, and I believe Unlimited, that's pretty soon, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
It's actually tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shit. Is it at 6?
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Okay. Now, on our Christmas Eve special, I believe we're going to be giving away another prize, probably a gift card or something like that, I believe. I'm trying to touch base with E-Rock, but I will be there tomorrow for our Christmas special, man. I hope you guys that are in the chat now, in the Alpha chat, will come and join us over there. We will be giving away a Christmas gift. So come and join us, guys, on there. I want to thank everybody in the chat, man, for coming and hanging out with us today, man. Happy holidays to everybody. The chat was lit. I couldn't even catch up, man.
Damn, yeah, 72 people in the chat. 74.
Hey, man, check this out. I got to show you guys this, man, because I didn't catch this till now. There's some dude that's actually using my name, right? It's a troll. Let's check him out real quick. Look what he wrote. Can you see it?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, man. He's using my icon and everything. Check him out.
Oh, this dude's just so corny.
Emmanuel A1, let me just say that Xbox is my best friend, even though my best console is the Sega system. This dude, hey, look, they hate me so much, man. But you know who that is? I'll tell you who that is. That's actually him.
Oh yeah,
it's him. I know it's him.
I mean, he was stalking us on E-Rock's show earlier, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's him, man. It's him. You know what I mean? But I don't know how they do that, you know, but that's cool. You know what I mean? He's gone now, but I told you guys, every time we celebrate over here, they don't have shit to talk about, right?
Yeah.
They don't have nothing else to do but try to make in front of me, try to make in front of E-Rock and Hebot, you know what I mean? But they got to do stupid ass shit like that, you know what I mean? They get ass hurt about it. You know, they got ass hurt last week too. You know what I mean? But we're going to get out of here on that note, man. I'm going to have my brothers on here do their outros. Everybody have a safe holiday. You know, guys, take care. I hope everybody's gotten everything they wanted, their Xbox Series X's, S's. If you guys want a Nintendo Switch or even a PlayStation, you know, good luck to you guys out there. Hope you enjoy it. You know what I mean? And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody out there, man. We're going to be doing a few more podcasts, actually, probably before the New Year. And definitely before, Christmas. So, big shouts out to everybody. What's up, Wild Horse? Glad you can come and join us, man. But we're going to do our shout outs now. And we're going to get going here. So we're going to start with DJ Tuckmaster, my brother. Tell the people, man, where they can find you.
Okay, everybody, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original pony killer. I can't stand ponies. I know they can't stand me. I don't give a damn about pony. All I know is that we eating good on our side of the fence, and y'all can go and choke on a neck bone and everything on and deal with them damn single-handed player games that you got on y'all end. But what you can do, you can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, Xbox, of course, Twitter, anything that's dealing with gaming. You can always, I'm always with the greatest group of all people in the world to me. As far as our broadcast that we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So everybody just come and join us, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, Tuck, and Merry Christmas, and hey, happy anniversary to you and your wife, man. You know, happy anniversary to you guys. That's always great to hear, man. You know, so next up, man, we're gonna have our brother T Reaper do his shots out and his outro, man. So T Reaper, man, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
You can find me still on Xbox Live, and you can always find me on Facebook, and I am always around for a chat, assuming I am actually still awake. And thank you for that museum hint, by the way, because I actually just pulled my own up.
Did
and
you?
I'm looking at it. So
nice.
It's actually pretty interesting. And I actually sent my screenshot to you, Sega Man. You can look at it on your Facebook.
All right, cool.
But it didn't budge from Halo 4. I didn't think it would. So that was kind of funny. But at the same time, I'm still just spotting, so I like it. But it's
nice.
But I reached my goal of over 70K, and I actually am in a relaxed mode.
Damn, that's great, man.
I got the 360 and I got the Xbox One family all in the back of my head, so that's it's a two-way hybrid, which is kind of cool. So
that's great, man. Oh, And happy birthday again to our brother ODT Reaper. It's been out here in these Xbox gaming streets for a long time. He's an OG out here when it comes to
I couldn't really believe how old I really am now, but I am 32, so that
you're getting up there, man. Slowly but surely, man. You know what I mean? You're getting up there.
I'm no longer in my 20s, so that's kind of sucks. But
yeah.
you know, I get to watch my brother and sister be in their 20s now, and that's gonna be the fun part.
Right?
So. But
oh yeah, and hey, if anybody out there hears anything about if ODT doesn't get one, if anybody hears about a Series X, hit your boy up, you know, because he's looking to get a Series X, man. I know it's a little hard out here right now, but
yeah, I actually want that Series X Elite skin that has been popping up everywhere over the news this morning.
Oh, really?
I want that one. So, but I don't know, you know, if we all have shortages, I don't know how true that really could be. So.
Yeah.
Let's find out. But on the flip side of that, I have my shadow rig, so I actually have the
nice.
that I want to play games on. Nice. But I also still have my Scorpio in the background, so I have a two-way street. But it's my controllers are pretty much dead. So I broke my default controller, and then my Elite 2.0's battery is almost fried. So
oh really?
Yep.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to get new ones for Christmas, I guess. But
you have to check out my boy Unlimited, man. He did a controller video, right? Unlimited.
Yeah. Where I had all my controllers. I got a lot of fucking controllers.
Nah, like my Scorpio controller, it got all dusty in its battery, and then it started screwing with the actual annoying little Wi-Fi connection that it all has.
Yeah.
So when it did that, I basically could no longer use that particular controller, so I had to switch it to my Elite 2.0.
Oh yeah.
It worked just fine. So it was with the disconnection with the actual Wi-Fi shit. So it was kind of annoying. But I got this rig now. So this rig now is my new best friend. So that's a good thing.
Nice, man. Nice. And happy holidays to you, man, and your family, man. You know, we'll be talking before this, though. We'll be talking before this. And Unlimited, next week, man, I'm going to be off now till the 3rd, right, of January. So if you want to do a podcast one of those days, Unlimited, let me know, man. I'll be here. So if you want to do a podcast, I would like to join, bro.
Yeah, sounds good, man. And I got some time coming up next week as well. So I'll shoot you a message or something about it.
Even if it's in the morning, Unlimited, hit me up on the Facebook. If you can get me and possibly get E-Rock back in there or whoever, I'd like to join and the Limited Truth podcast, bro, and you know, spit some game with you guys. You know what I mean? I want to definitely come on and support you. You know that.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. So on that note, last but not least, my brother Unlimited Productions, please go check out his channel, man. Unlimited, man. Tell the people, man, where they can find you, G.
Yeah, you can find me on my channel, Unlimited Production, where I dropped 2 videos today. One was my top 10 favorite games of this year.
Yep.
And the other was talking about the gaming media port begging for Hellblade 2. So
I gotta look at that one.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So check them out and let me know what you guys think. I love interacting with the comments and all that.
That's good, man. And hey, Mary, I hope you have a happy holiday with your family and your girlfriend, man. You guys got anything planned?
Yeah. Well, right after Christmas, we're going on a little trip, because Christmas we're going to spend with my family, and then we're going to go on a little trip after.
Nice, man. That's nice. I'm planning on doing some things too with the kids and the wife, man. They like Dave and Buster's, man. You know how much money you fucking spend there? God damn.
Yeah. You can easily spend $200.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. They love Dave and Buster's, man. Shit. But hey, it's all good. I love my kids, man. I love my family, and if it's good to see them smile and have fun, it's worth the $200.
Yes, it is.
But it's fun. They have a lot of great games and everything. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna give a real quick shout out, man. I have to give a shout out to our On Fire, chat, man. Just give a quick shout out to Retro Fusion, Lord, KTJ Gaming, Killer Chauvin 82, Emmanuel A1, man. Fire Boss was in the house. Mr. Kima was here joining us. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, Sega Forever, for coming and joining us, man. I really, really appreciate it, man. Outer Zinc is always here. He's always supporting us and following us, man. Shouts out to, let me see who else we got on here. Elijah Clark or something. I can't read that one too good. You know what I mean? Who else we got, man? We had a lot here today, guys. We had a whole lot. I'm very thankful, man, and humble, man. Shouts out to Craig Simmons TV. Go check out his channel. Flip Money was in the house. Remember to check them out tonight on Xbox Got No Games. JCon79 was here. Big shouts out to him. Paltrex hardly doesn't really come in that much. I guess the brother's busy, but shouts out to our brother Paltrex. He was in here. You know what I'm saying? Sonic Eco X. Thanks for coming and joining us, man. Out here on the Alpha Podcast. Big and another shout out to I don't know what this guy's name. Don't Feel and Take Two CEO and interview about Xbox subs and what? Stress said he have 30 subs. Feels something like that. I don't know. Peter something. You know, big shouts out to you there for coming and joining us, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
Oh, Peter's Laboratory.
Yeah. Wild Horse 74, thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. Happy holidays to you too, man. You know what I mean? Just everybody coming and just rocking out with us, man. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Everybody have a happy holiday. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, guys. Enjoy Xbox, man. Jump in, play those great Game Pass games, man. You know, remember my slogan, brother. Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply. We're eating good over here, guys. Peace.